Hey guys, I'm sure you can tell by my current look that I have seen better days. I am not feeling well today, and we're actually, quite a bit of my family is going downhill fast. It just started like yesterday with like a little twinge of a headache, and by bedtime I was like, I think this is more. Then I woke up this morning and I heard everybody a little off. So I did actually plan to film a what I ate today video sometime this week, and so I thought I'd put a little spin on it and do a what I ate today sick day edition, because as moms we cannot usually slow down, especially when our family is sick. And so what I at least attempt to do is, because I know I'm not giving my body the rest it needs when it's sick, is I at least I'm more mindful of fueling my body with nutrition. Things I generally cut out when I'm starting to feel under the weather are obviously any sugars or processed foods, definitely anything dairy or like animal products, just, you know, which I don't do much of anymore anyway, but it is good to just be mindful, because for me that just, it definitely like leads to inflammation in my system, which makes me really tired and run down. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take you through my day. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you every time I drink water, but number one is drinking tons of water. That's super helpful as well. So yeah, let's go and see what I eat today on a sick day. All right, I am just going to start the morning here with this little concoction that John and I drink every morning, which is apple cider vinegar, lemon water, or apple cider vinegar, lemon, and 1 small spoonful of blackstrap molasses. And then I'll have a full cup of regular water before I have my coffee. I'm also gonna start out with 2 of these today, as well as one of these lozenges, probably multiple times today, just to give that little extra boost. Now I'm gonna have my coffee. This is just like the like a regular roast coffee from my Nespresso, and then I use this half and half in it, and then no sugar currently, because this is pretty good. This is one that I haven't really wanted to add sugar to. It has kind of a little sweet taste anyway. I think it's from the coconut milk. For breakfast, I am having an acai bowl, and I just used this, 2 of these because John's home today. He's feeling under the weather as well, so I made one for each of us. This is just some banana, a little bit of water, 2 packs of this, and then the color isn't super vibrant like you may see if you were to get this like at, you know, a restaurant. Because I add turmeric, and then I added our greens to it, as well as a handful of like spinach and kale mix. On top of it, oh, I also put blueberries in there. So bananas, the acai water, blueberries, and then the little supplements. On top, we've got some hemp and coconut and some mango. Not really going all out today, just need to have a quick breakfast while we parent. For lunch, I am having a salad and some sweet potato avocado toast. These are the sweet potato toasts. You can find them at Walmart or Publix. And my salad is just some spring mix and some kale, both of them chopped up and massaged. And then I have some Dulce flakes. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I started using these last month to bring in some flavor to my salads and just to give things a boost without using a lot of salt, because for dressing I just use sauerkraut and hummus. I also have some celery in there, and yeah, so it definitely gives it a really distinct flavor, and I really do like it. I don't know if you guys can see the little red flakes. I don't put much. I know a serving is a tablespoon, but I do about a teaspoon. And then yeah, this is that, what is the name of the sauerkraut company? Cleveland Kraut. This is the garlic one. I decided to use that for a little immunity boost. I do have the beet one right now open as well, and they're both really good. And I think that's all for the salad. The sweet potato toast is mashed avocado and then some radish, and then I just put some salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes. And yeah, that is my lunch today. This is not abnormal. This has been what I've been eating for lunch if I don't have a smoothie for a few days now. I forgot to mention, these sweet potato toasts are also really good if you put almond butter or peanut butter and then banana slices on top for breakfast as well. Also, you guys know me, it wouldn't be me if there wasn't a pile of laundry. So I'm eating with my pile of laundry at my messy table, but John just brought this over and told me, reminded me to stay hydrated. I'm having another coffee. It's about 2 o'clock, and ooh, my camera is going down, down, down. What I wanted to show you was this chia pudding. If you can tell, I made it differently this time than I usually show you. Usually I just leave the chia seeds whole, but because we did get a Vitamix, I tried to blend it, and it's really, I mean, it's exactly like pudding consistency now, no more gritty tapioca style with the chia. So this is just, I made a double batch, but the single batch, I do a 1/4 cup of chia seeds, so I did a 1/2 cup. Well, I'll just tell you what I did. To make 8 of these containers, I did a 1/2 cup of chia seeds and 2 cups of almond milk. And then I just added about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, a scoop of the peanut butter protein powder, and about 2 to 3 tablespoons of raw cacao. And that's it. I blended it up together and just poured it in these containers. It didn't even need time to set. It just automatically was this thick, but I put it in the fridge. This was yesterday that I made it. I put it in the fridge so that it would be cold, and it's really good. So I'm gonna have a little afternoon, little sugary snack here, even though there's no sugar in it. Just a little sweet pick-me-up and another coffee. And then I probably won't have anything until right around dinner time. Okay, it's kind of like my little late afternoon tradition, but especially when I'm not feeling well, to do a little kombucha cocktail. I usually have this while I'm cooking and John and the kids are playing outside. Like a little energy without too much caffeine, because caffeine in the afternoon does me in. So I just use a can of, how is it gonna focus? A can of sparkling water or LaCroix or whatever, and then I top it off with some kombucha, and that helps the kombucha stretch further. And if I am a fan of kombucha, but if you're not a fan, then adding it to some flavored water does help cut down on the vinegary taste a little bit as well. Oh, that was wonderful. Okay, this is a cheese sauce I made. It's by Chocolate Covered Katie. Let me just show you how smooth it is. Let's see here. So smooth and creamy. I am just gifting myself a sick mom's night off of cooking, so I had a couple of bags of frozen broccoli, and then I grabbed this organic quinoa pasta to make this recipe, and then the cheese sauce is just made out of like nutritional yeast and cashews and carrots and then all sorts of spices and seasonings, and it really is so creamy and delicious. If you saw, I made a huge batch, and this is only 1 bag of pasta. But we will save it and use it for vegetables, or you know, freeze it to put over noodles in the future and just make it, you know, jazz up another meal. But it's really nice because obviously it's dairy free. So not feeling my best, this is the best option save for ordering out. John offered Panera, but I felt like I felt well enough to make this because this quinoa has protein and, you know, whole grains. So I feel like this will not only give me like the night off of a lot of exhaustive cooking, but it will fuel my body to some degree.